Hello everyone, welcome back. So far in our admission form flow, we have created a node till our Slack message, so user can fill an admission form. It then further data N8N node captures the data and sends it to the board-based bifurcation. Where for the ICSE flow, we take this route, and for CBSE flow, we take this route. From that, we save that data to our Google Sheets, and whatever admission data that we got, based on that we create one Slack message, and that gets posted on our admission all channel. Now we will add one Gmail node. So in Gmail node we want to have it a personalized message based on the class. So what I'll do, one thing, I'll for the demonstration purpose I'll add it at the class for end node. So to add the node for Gmail, you can open this and search for Gmail. Okay, go into Gmail, and now here are the nodes. Just like Slack, there are multiple nodes, but like a message action node. So based on the message, you can take an action from here. Based on label, you can take an action from here. Based on draft, based on thread, and there are trigger nodes also. So whenever you receive a message, you can initiate a workflow with this. Okay? So we will do one thing. We will go and search for send a message. Okay, so we have here one node which is send a message. Okay, so what are the configurations of this node? Let's look at that. First, we need to do a credentials over here. Then we need to send a message. Okay, then then we need to provide an email address. We need to add subject over here, and what is an email type, what we want to send, as in just text or just okay, and then we can send an email type with an HTML or a text format, and we will format a message. Similarly, what we did in Slack, we will format a message and put some data over here. So let's first set up our credentials. Okay. So here you need to set up a credentials on your full Gmail ID. So we'll start that process. In order to set up a Gmail credential, we will go through 4 steps. First, we will add our Gmail API in our application. So if you remember, for Google Sheets, we have created an application in our Google Cloud console. There only in same application we will add our Gmail API. So there we have added Google Drive API and Google Sheet API. Now we will add Gmail API also in that only. Then we will open N8N and we will add our credentials over here. And then we will configure our cloud to authorize it to send an email, and we'll get our client ID and client secret, and we will add them over here. And then we will connect and send. So let's get started with it. Let's get started with this. First, you come to Google Cloud and make sure that you have selected a correct application. N8N automation we have created for our full admission form AI workflow. Now here, what we will do, first we need to go and go into API. Go over here and search for API and services. And go to library. Okay, in library you search for Gmail API. The Gmail API, click on it and enable it. When you enable it, now your application can access an email. The moment you enable it, your application, your N8N node can use the credentials and send or receive an email. Let's now create a Gmail credentials in N8N. Open your Gmail node from here, and go to setup credentials, and now copy this authentication redirect URL. With this URL, we will authorize our Google application, so that with this node, your Gmail can be connected. Copy the authorized redirect URL and come back to your Google Cloud. Go to credentials and click on create credentials over here. Authentication client ID. Set application type as web application. You can give a name like this is Gmail. Paste your redirect URL that you have copied from N8N and click create. So this will create you an authentication client. Copy the client ID and the client secret from here and paste them to your N8N node. So once you have copied your client ID and client secret message, click on sign in. Once you are successfully signing, your connection successful message appears over here, and here also you will see the message that your account is connected. Let's perform a test on here. So I have given a message. I have configured this to send text message over here, and the destination email address I have given myself only. Subject is hello. Email type is text. Message is text test from anytime. Let me try to execute this step. And yeah, node has executed successfully. Let me check my mail whether I have got an email with this or not. So now let's format message properly. The subject will be acknowledgement of admission form submission. That's what header I want to give, and so acknowledgement of admission form submission. So that's what an header I want to give. Email address you can pick it up from here. So whatever user has filled its email address, that email address we will be choosing to send to message. If you want to send a message to this email address, so I am choosing this variable over here. Now we can format the message. We'll remove this one, right? And we can have a student name over here. Okay. Thanks for filing an admission form. Please find details below. Okay, so we will share our class and board details over here. Then class first, board next, and I can message our team will get back to you. Okay, so we have prepared this message. Okay, and here it shows that how this message will look like. So this is how my message will look like. Hi John, thanks for filing an admission form. Please find details below. Class 1, board CBSE. Our team will get back to you soon. Till then, you can get some more information about school from our website. You can add your website like com. And you can also share school contact information if you want. So this will be the output format of whatever we have coded over here. So this message we want to send to the user. When you execute step, message goes to the client. So now whatever that john@gmail.com we have given, that mail would have been sent to them. So when I click and execute workflow over here with the data that we have filed in, we will see how all the workflows are getting triggered. So we have and one. So what I did, I have modified and put my own mail address over here so that I only get the message notification, not from john@com. So okay, and when I execute the workflow, you see now Gmail is going to send, now Slack has been sent, now all these nodes have been activated and data is getting saved into ICSC class. So our entire workflow has got triggered. Okay, now you can try out and fill the remaining workflow and share me whatever difficulties you face in your comments so that I can address it. And if you are able to successfully make an entire workflow, then drop me a message that how you felt about it and any feedback for me. Acknowledgement of admission of form submission. That message you have got. Hi John, thanks for filing an admission form. Please find details below. Our class and board information and our team will get back to you. Our website and everything we have got over here. That's how you can send an acknowledgement of form submission via Gmail ID, via mail. So with this, we have completed our school workflow that we have decided at the start, where we will fill an admission form. Our acknowledgement message will go to Gmail. Our school administration will get notified with the Slack message, and whatever data that user has provided, that will be sorted and placed properly in the Google Sheet. So in this in this tutorial, we have learned about admission form. We have learned about how to create a Gmail note to send a message and how to get a credential. We have learned to create a Slack node which can send a message and how to create an application in our Slack API and add the credentials of it. Then we have learned two nodes over here. One is the if else and one is switch node to bifurcate whatever the inflow we are getting the information of. Then we have learned about setting up a Google Sheet node in N8N and configure the credentials with the Google Cloud so that we can write the data in Google Sheet. So these all things we have learned. So this is the basic information. Now this entire AI workflow you can publish and share it with the school so that they need not to follow up or write the details, fill the form. So all the paper wastage will go off. Just you can post one QR code whenever user scans the QR code, the N8N form pops up to its screen and user can fill the details and then just click on submit and all the data will get to the school. All the data will then transfer to the Google Sheet from where school can reach out to from then there onwards school can reach out to the parents of the student. Okay. A similar workflow you can create for a doctor also, where to get an appointment, patient fills out the details, which doctor it wants to talk to, and what are the time slots he is preferring, and which hospital he wants to connect to. So from there, hospital chains can pick up the details and schedule the appointment for the user and send an acknowledgement email to them. So you can try out these different flows. You can try out the different flows and let me know how you feel about it.